Hey everybody, it's the Twilight Zone again, and last time with a story of a man who misses his wife and another man who is suffering from fierce guilt over not his actions during the war but somebody else's actions. It's actually quite a touching tale about these two men who meet and talk out their issues to each other and help each other. And there's also only 60 minutes left before the universe ends. And shit, we used one of the minutes up for some reason. So, it was about two things, that episode. And Meryl Streep. Don't forget Meryl Streep. She was also in the episode. This episode is called Act Break. So I'm expecting a stage play and the goings on in between acts. Hopefully not the breaking of legs between acts, because we need those legs to walk onto the stage. Otherwise we'd have to crawl out there. We'd have to crawl. Let's get into it. Are you an actor?
Wait a minute. I have a second act to rewrite upstairs.
Yes. First,
He's a writer.
rewrite me a check. The last one bounced.
I have a producer waiting for this script. A producer with money.
Now or else.
Or else what?
He's got a knife.
Perhaps.
I have people salivating for that space.
Oh, no doubt.
You're still 2 months behind in the rent,
If I
Winker.
don't finish this script.
The script, dude.
I will be 3 months behind.
How long does it take you and that partner who used to write one of those things?
A year?
6 months. A year, maybe. Why?
Don't they all close after just one night? I mean, how does that figure?
Ah, New York. I don't think I could live there. It's too push, if you know what I mean.
Struggling playwright and occasional bill payer.
Says Ethel, this time you went too far.
The gun bothers me. It's psychologically wrong.
You don't like the gun?
He wouldn't use a knife, and he certainly wouldn't push her out the window.
The more I think about that window.
No, Harry, people do not die from being pushed out of windows out of one-story houses.
Suppose,
They might.
right outside the window, they're excavating for a swimming pool.
She falls into the pool.
That is dumb.
How many plays have we written?
This game,
How many
16.
plays? 17.
17.
And how many of those 17 are any good? Huh? I'm not saying
None.
great, Maury, just good.
You
How many?
want the truth.
Nothing but.
There's a lot of energy here.
All 17.
Good. And this one is going to be the best yet.
Sure.
Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah, movies, 2 million.
4 million.
8 million, who cares?
Don't let that fish peddler get to you, huh?
He is the landlord.
Strangulation. Do you buy strangulation?
Don't strangle the fish peddler.
Just doesn't feel right.
Nope.
It's not the way Roger would get rid of her.
Harry, please trust me. Roger strangles people.
Okay, Maury, strangling it is.
Great.
Roger holds the gun on her.
We lost the gun.
Maury, this'll be great because all of a sudden...
Oh, he's having a heart attack. Call an ambulance. Call a doctor.
Ethel.
Call the fish guy.
Roger gazes down at her. You think maybe he should kneel down?
He's on the floor.
Harry!
The heart, Maury.
Oh, I'll call a doctor.
No time.
No time.
The amulet.
You mean ambulance?
The amulet.
Oh, wait.
The one the monks gave me in Burma when they found me after
The
the plane crash.
monks.
You mean that old war story you told is true?
Yes, every owner gets one wish. Maury, my partner.
Wish him well.
Friend. Use your wish to bring me back, huh?
He's not going to do that.
Do it fast. Remember, we got a 12:15 lunch at Lama's.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a hit show on our hands. You were a good friend to me, and now I've got to have a hit Broadway show.
Amulet. My wish is...
One wish.
I want my money.
I want my money.
Tomorrow or you're out.
Tomorrow. Go back and sell some fish, dude.
Why only one wish? Don't you know it's usually 3? Oh, Harry, forgive me. What am I thinking?
Maury, what's taking you
He's
so
still
long?
alive.
You're not dead yet? Oh, no, don't die. Oh, Harry, please don't die. Please don't die. Don't...
Well, what's it to be? Friendship or fortune? How about you wish for you both to be rich and alive?
My wish is... Harry, I know you would do the same thing yourself. This is my last chance.
You sure he still did?
For my wish, as a new partner, I want the best playwright ever.
That's a weird wish. Isn't Shakespeare just suddenly gonna appear? Did he wish himself back into the past? Hey! Hey Bill, what's up? You writing a cool story?
I think we had a little breakdown in communication here.
You don't have to worry about the rent anymore. Or Harry being mad at you. He doesn't exist yet.
What noise is this? Who's there?
William Shakespeare.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you $1 million. You and me.
Timon of Athens.
Thou canst read, and all my inspiration yields is this dull, difficult, flat beat.
Have you considered strangulation?
That it's no Hamlet. Now there's a play.
Hamlet.
Hamnet?
Hamlet.
To be or not to be, dude.
Tell me more of this play.
Do you remember it word for word?
When I said partner, I didn't mean I should be a silent partner.
Your speech is strange. From what place do you come?
The Bronx.
The Bronx.
Was it there you saw this play, Hamnet?
It's about this young prince whose uncle kills his father.
Wow, spoilers.
Excellent. Oh,
Don't spoil Hamlet.
Most excellent. Canst thou write as well as read? We'll labor together on this Hamnet of yours.
Yeah.
Hamlet Schlemiel. I don't remember any of the lines. To be or not to be, that's all I remember.
To be or not to be.
Harry, I'll bring it back. I swear I'll bring it back.
Oh, he's got a wish. He's gonna make a wish.
Good fellow, I wish you to write with me.
Oh, it's done.
Why did you have to say wish? To be or not to be, that is a question whether it's a noble mind to suffer slings and arrows about. I know every
He knows it.
line.
Sit here. Begin your work. Begin, Hamnet.
Hamlet. With an L.
You could change things, maybe. He's not gonna change a single word. Hey, remember the wishes episode? And I was like, get back here with your wishes. I want a refund. I want to see these wishes play out. Well, be careful what you wish for, because in this episode we do get to see the wishes play out. And oh, what a play they outplayed themselves. It was a silly episode. From start to finish, it was full of energy, full of that New York energy, and New York was a character. I think New York is a character in any TV show or a movie set in New York. When you think about it, it certainly wasn't this episode. We had the guy wanting his rent. We had comical death scenes. We had stupid plots where nobody could agree on how that guy was going to kill that woman. She could fall out a window into a pool that was being... We're going to dig out a pool so that she could fall from the first floor into it. Yeah, and die. That's a good one. It's improvisation. I like it. We settle on the strangling with a gun. Strangling with a gun. And then Shakespeare. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say about that one. It's just silly. It's silly. Completely silly. And yeah, that's it. The guy needs to find somebody to make a wish, to make his own wish on the amulet. You know, trick them into saying the words. Maybe write it into a play. You know, write the line into a play, the wish into a play, and then hand them the amulet as they're saying the line. You know, and then you get wished back to New York, and then you're the hot shot. You don't have to live in a small room that smells like something. you know? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Next time, we have The Burning Man. So, I know what Burning Man is, but I don't know what The Burning Man is. Hopefully we don't get to see an actual person burn. That wouldn't be very nice. Unless it's kind of a creepy legend, you know? This man who is seen on dark nights. You know? If you're wandering through the forest, the Burning Man. He'll come and get you. Kids, if you don't eat your dinner. I don't know. We'll find out next time about this Burning Man. And, yeah, be careful. Be careful with your wishes. If you've only got one, maybe just bring your friend back to life. I wonder what his friend wished for. He didn't seem to be having a happy life. Anyway. I guess everybody wastes their wishes, right? Except for Shakespeare. Except for Shakespeare. See you next time. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Twilight Zone. Have you ever seen a man on fire? I hope not. This is called The Burning Man. Last time, we had a little story in a little place called Stratford-upon-Avon. Do you know it? It's a suburb of New York City. And there were plans for a murder. A murder! A murder! She was poisoned. That's the spoiler for that last episode. But yeah, The Burning Man. This sounds more... It sounds less goofy and less carefree and funny than the last one. In title alone. So let's check it out, shall we? Get in your spooky space. Turn off all your lights. It's daytime. Turn your lights back on. Robert's Blossom. That does not sound like a name. Right.
Must be 100 degrees. Think it's up to 100 yet?
Could be.
Probably more. Mr. Ritter said it's hottest July in 16, 17 years.
Yeah. Brace yourself for the 21st century, people. Ooh. Oh, he's giving me the creeps.
Look!
You see the Burning Man? Are you going to warn us not to go down this road? Can I help you, mister?
I'll be darned. You stopped.
I did. Where are you going?
I'll think of someplace.
You'll think of someplace.
Go on, get going. It's after us.
What's after us?
The sun.
Uh-oh.
Ever try to figure whether or not the weather's driving you crazy, or are you crazy already?
A bit of both, maybe.
Day like today, hot, all hell breaks loose inside your head. Lucifer was born in a day like this.
Are you Lucifer?
Ain't this the summer when the 17-year locusts are supposed to come back? I say, it's
I don't know.
You sure know a lot about history.
It is. This is the summer. I know. I can feel it. If there can be 17-year locusts, why not 17-year people?
What?
Or 24-year people, or 57-year people. We don't stop to think. Maybe there's other ways of people coming into the world.
What do you mean?
Like locusts?
And who's to say there ain't genetic evil in the world?
Genetic evil? I don't think we should have picked up this hitchhiker. Did he make that happen? A little bit of help, mister?
What kind of evil did you say?
Genetic, ma'am. People born evil, growed evil. What if the intense heat, I mean the really hot heat of a day like this, just baked the ornery man right out of river mud? Been buried down there 57 years like a damn larva waiting to be born.
Oh no, I don't want to see that.
Looks around, full grown, climbs out of the hot mud.
It doesn't look too hot anymore, by the way. No sunlight on their faces.
And after a while, long about dark, his old carcass splits wide open. Out he steps, fresh born, young again. That grass down there, by golly. Tar paper on top of that house. There's lunch.
You're frightening my boy. And me.
Drink it all till the bottom dries up and splits wide open.
I'm too young to drink, mister. Ah, we're back in the road.
I'm getting kind of thirsty, Aunt Eva.
Thirst don't describe the state of a man who's been waiting in the hot mud 50 years. Not only thirst, but hunger. Hunger!
Yep, yep.
All the cats in the county.
Hey, everybody. Does anybody know what the hell this guy's talking about? Anybody have any idea what the hell's going on? We picked up this guy, and I've been playing along, but I have no idea what he's talking about. Some guy who's going to come out of the earth and eat all the fields, drink all the rivers. The evilest of all, genetic evil, like Lucifer himself, who's been buried for 57 years, like the 17-year locust. What are you talking about? I presume this, whatever story this episode is based on, is a very coherent story about some sort of ancient evil, but the way it's been told right now is extremely confusing, and the kid's just going along with it, you know? And as for the mother, I don't know why she didn't just drive off and leave that crazy man, you know? When we had the chance. Hey, you stay here, crazy man. I just need to pick up my sister from... You just stay here, and then we'll be back in 2 seconds. And then just drive off. Get out of my car. Stop scaring my boy. The boy isn't scared. I am, though. Anyway, this pause is just to say that I have no idea what's going on with this episode. It's a fever dream. A fever dream. None of the words he's saying belong in the same sentences together. You know? He's talking like he's making sense. He's talking like he's making sense. I feel like I've stumbled into a different universe. A Twilight Zone, if you will. I'll tell you, the 60s Twilight Zone didn't have any of these episodes, I'll tell you that.
And just glutton happy begins to eat people.
What?
I mean people.
People? Oh, don't eat people.
Dinner is on.
Stop!
Ah, she's finally had enough. Finally had enough.
Out!
Here?
Here, right now. I got a load of Bibles in the back. A pistol with silver bullets here under the steering wheel.
Silver bullets?
I got a wooden stake taped to the axle and a hammer in the glove box. I got holy water in the radiator filled early this morning at 3 churches on the way. The steam will get you from that alone now. Out! 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 Out!
Out, demon! Out, demon! He was just an old man telling stories.
Crazy! You hear?
I'm nuts. I'm crazy.
What am I supposed to do? Go crazy with her son?
Oh, we can still hear him. Well...
Aunt Eva, was what you said true?
Not a word.
You lied.
Don't you think he was lying too? Well, all I know is sometimes it takes a lie to kill a lie.
I'm with her. I'm with her.
Say that again, Aunt Eva. The thing about the Bibles in the back and the silver bullet?
Yeah.
I got a load of Bibles in the back.
What if he chases us? What if he eats us?
Yeah.
And now for the peaceful part of the episode. But it's gonna be night soon.
You don't think there really couldn't be?
What?
Aunt Eva, is there another road back to town?
No, just that one road.
No? Come on.
Did we just come out here to swim and now we're gonna drive back home? We're gonna pass him, aren't we? He's still out here. He's still out here.
I wish we really did.
Really did what, Doug?
Have a box of crosses under the seat.
Yeah, we don't need him. Because of the vampires, we don't need them. There he is again. Or is that somebody else? Somebody else. Hello.
We're into town.
What on earth are you doing way out here?
Got lost at the picnic. Folks went off and left without me.
That doesn't sound right.
Sure glad you came along.
Oh, I don't trust this kid.
Kinda spooky out here, huh?
You sound like that old man.
Hop in.
That kid's gonna kill us. That kid's gonna kill us. He just came up out of the ground. He just came up out of the ground. Look, genetic evil. Oh no, the moon. The moon. And now we're trapped in here with him. Where do your parents live, Sonny? What? What?
What did he say?
Oh, she stopped the car. Why'd you stop the car?
Have you ever wondered if there's such a thing as genetic evil in the world?
No, no. What a strange thing to say, kid. Is that kid gonna eat them in the car? That's it. That's it, folks. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna look up that story that this episode's based on. I'm gonna look it up. The Burning Man. Gonna look up The Burning Man, Ray Bradbury. Just doing a quick Google. Ray Bradbury has written so much, so many, it's like crazy number of short stories, and just it's like he's writing constantly. But apparently this is based on a 6-page short story, so I imagine that it's almost told in its entirety. I'm not sure how different I was hoping to find, like, to be honest with you, I was hoping to find the actual story, the full story. Because I remember reading the To Serve Man short story from the original Twilight Zone. So I was hoping maybe I'd stumble across the actual one here. And apparently the dialogue in the episode was just reading more from it, word for word from the book. So from the story. So yeah, it's just a short little creepy little story about a hitchhiker who may or may not be evil incarnate on a 57-year cycle. Presumably the man is 57 years old when we meet him first, and then on their way back, reborn again to, I don't know, eat them and start the cycle anew. And we had a short little break at the lake where she let down her hair and had some fun. And the moral of the story is don't pick up hitchhikers when you're taking your nephew on a picnic adventure. You know, because his parents they'll hold you accountable when their son gets eaten. You know? Don't pick up crazed hitchhikers. And she not only picked up the first one, she picked up the second one. Now was the second one a little boy? Yeah, but his story was a bit shady. Oh, I was at a picnic and they left without me. They left without you? What are you talking about? This isn't Home Alone. You know? Did they just forget they had a child? Ah, did you remember to get the picnic basket in the car? Yeah. Get all the flasks. Yep. I guess that's everything. Let's go home. Yeah. So a short crazed episode. That's, I don't know. I feel it needs to be bigger. Ray, I want you to go back and I want you to expand on this short story. I haven't read every page of your book or your short story, but I'd like you to expand on it. Give us a bit more. What happened to this aunt and her nephew? Maybe we don't need to know. Maybe it's worse or better if we don't know, if you don't spell it out. Who are they? Where did they come from? Why did they go up to this lake? Why is nobody else around? Who is this man? Why is it called The Burning Man? Is it because it's such a hot day? He was born from the burning earth, isn't it? It's one of those episodes that you can imagine gets the mind going. One of those stories that gets the imagination flying. But when you're watching it in real time, it's kind of incoherent. Not incoherent, but sort of too crazed to really give you a sense of fear. At least to my modern eyes. So, yeah, I toned down on his craziness. He seems almost likable, though. You know, when he's talking crazy. The kid, however, is suitably creepy. Very much so. I like the interaction between the nephew and the aunt in this one as well. Very casual. You know? She's lying when she lies, and then she's joking about the lies, and he's asking her to repeat the stuff about the Bibles. Yeah. I like the idea that there's only one road, though, and the kid's kind of sketched out by the whole thing. Is there any way else back to town? Nope. I feel like there's a better way to film this particular story. So I will leave it at that. The next episode is called Dealer's Choice. About a gambler who was in over his head. And go back and see that next time.